Leandra in Mpumalanga is a classic example of a South African semi-rural community that faces several challenges at once. Amongst them, a high unemployment rate and a history of violent service delivery protests. But empowered by support from organizations like Plan Act and GIZ, and led by the Leandra Community Center, the people of Leandra have set up their own development forum and are trying to steer things in a better direction. They started by tackling one of the most obvious and gruesome issues, the pollution of the Leandra River and the surrounding location. This river, that once was alive and framed by trees and shrubs, is now a smelly swamp and dump site, caused by both severe pollution through overspilling manholes, but also by the neglect and disregard of the people who live at its banks.
When we grow up, the greenness, the health environment that we used to see, coming here and play, fishing, but nowadays people they started to avoid or even don't like to go close to the streams.
As a young boy, when I was attending primary school, we used to go and take a dip, and catch a large quantity of fishes before it was polluted like this. First emotion when you faced with this calamity, one is that of anger, two of grief, three of pain, to say, how did all of us let go this far?
We did contact the main culprits that contributing to polluting the stream, the abattoir and the dairy. We met their management. They said they are not part of the pollution because they have main holes. Their rubbish goes through the main hole. But as you have seen yourself there, that main hole is overflowing with the rubbish and it's polluting the same stream.
So now if there is some fat inside the box, those papers and the tissue paper, they just attach to that bag. That's the main process. And also there is some big plastics, they're also coming from there.
Yeah, kusho ukuthi siyalima la ingadi mara ngalamanzi lawa angena la angcolile asikhona ukudla lezi zinto lezi siyazilima mara ayasi-affecta ngoba kuyanuka kule ndawo kungcolile kakhulu. Siyazama ukuthi umasipala simtshele akline nje leso sikhathi ayabuya futhi amanzi angcolile.
I think we should take more steps about this thing because it's a very serious problem.
They are involved in the pollution of the stream, so I think they must also assist us in finding a solution.
That's why now the committee started. Also the municipality, we're fully behind them to say they respect the issue of environment. That's why we are here today. We need to make sure that we do monitoring, we force our bylaws so that people they can respect the environment.
Another problem we have is the non-availability of dustbins. If you can look at the houses just around where you walk, you'll never see dustbins.
Baba besola kukhona lesoliso ligidini qhamuka lengaphezulu kusho ukuthi yasihlukumeza ngoba sithina sihleli noma silele noma sidla ingena la endlini. Kusho ukuthi anginayo i-dustbin manje anginayo ngizama ukuthi ngithole idromu ngoba mina ngibasa isitofu kose ukuthi ngichithe e-dustbin ngapha vele ngichithe ngoba leduduza nami.
Dustbin, a thing that can show that this municipality is serious about service delivery. Without a dustbin, it does not show any seriousness. Also, as Sikanile, which is the name of our organization, we're aiming to do awareness, environmental awareness, especially amongst all the people that stay along the stream. Eventually, the whole community.
It's a great start, but there's a lot to do.
There is a lot.
And I think there's a lot of thought that needs to go into the sustainability of the process. Because today we may just clean up, gather the rubbish and stuff. But the problem goes a lot deeper, And I think it's a symptom of how disconnected sometimes, interventions can be. Because you can see that even to just solve this problem, you're going to need all sorts of all the different departments, and for the community itself to also chip in a long-term kind of way to say, how are we going to maintain this?
WP workers, like the part of their job is to clean around the stream. And another issue is also to educate the communities that live along the stream about the importance of environment. How is the environment impacting on us? If we throw something at the stream, that particular something can in turn cause us a disease or cause us to get sick.
Yeah, so I think it's an amazing step that they've taken.
Yeah.
They've shown perseverance, they've shown that, it can be done. So I think they've got off to a very good start.
The MMC that we had this morning, Councillor Kambole, assured us that he's going to coordinate a meeting between all the stakeholders, the dairy, the abattoir, and all the other companies in town, including the OTK, and also all the organizations. He's promised that that meeting will happen before the end of October, he said this morning. So we're looking forward to that meeting, because I think in that meeting also the different departments of municipality will also be there, the managers. So it will be easy to try and hold a person accountable, because right now we've seen the municipal managers are hiding behind each other. Nobody wants to take responsibility for the failure of their department. So I think if we can have one meeting under one roof, we can sort out a lot of problems.
I feel somehow relieved that we've embarked on this process. I hope and trust that it won't be a one-day thing, because as you can see, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, and everybody needs to commit, as the acting mayor said in the morning, that they are committing themselves towards the rehabilitation of the stream. At the end, this is our hometown.